Okay, Show fans, reason why I cannot continue the story here is because I do not have enough talent and skills points. So I'm just gonna head over to Ninja Shadow. Hopefully I can meet the goal here before I record next set of videos for Shall We Date Love Tangle. So let's get started on Ninja Shadow for now. We are on this one's story. I don't like certain Shall We Date characters, and unfortunately this man is one of the ones I do not like for certain reasons. So many Shall We Date fans have their favorite characters. I have mine too, but he is not one, sadly. And let's get started with the story. I don't think I got his avatar yet, so let's see if we get it in the next one. Or in the process of continuing his story. Oh gosh. I need to do voice acting because I had certain voices for them, but then when I forget, it's a struggle. And my voice isn't good for the male voices, even though I try. It's strain on my voice, and then I sound hoarse later. At least for the deeper voices, not for the young ones, because I feel like Ukyo has like a young adult-ish voice. Even though he may seem mature, he's not. I think he's a little like Yoshiyuki, but I think that's his name. It's the one with the similar hair color to Joker from Black Butler, but slightly brighter, I think, or slightly darker. But Ukyo here is more mature than that, and he's got such a kind heart. Though, unfortunately for him, he is not one of my favorites either. He is a good man, but not of my favorites. Sorry, Ukyo. Okay, let's get started. I'm just glad you're both safe. Hello, Ukyo. And welcome. Haru is... She's so sweet, but she's got a fiery side to her. And she's in between soft and slightly high-pitched, but I don't know. The voices I have set can't be from my mouth, unfortunately. But if I had to pick certain voices, I would pick ones that would fit. But I do not have the advanced technology. And when I say advanced, I mean like mic or a little mini studio of my own to record better voices than my own to help with this VA work. But oh no, I'm wasting so much time talking about the perfect voices for these characters, but I don't know what to do. Just then, the shop girls showed up and cheerfully greeted him. Hey, Haru. I have an order of dumplings. Coming right up. Are this impeccably dressed man and his attractive companion both friends of yours? Oh, I forgot. Or have I not done his... Hold on. read books, even though I'm feeling this video super long. I wonder if I've done his story before, because if it's torn off, then it's not good. This is gonna make the video longer, but I have to if I wanna at least find Haku. Okay, I gotta do Haku's story. Sushiro, Theo's. Here we go. Shoot. Nobuyoshi's? I believe that's it. Try to avoid questions. Here we go. Clearly insist anyway. Try to avoid any questions. Attempt to explain our presence to Haru. I believe that's because I wrote something different. I forgot the N in attempt. Okay, so I guess that's what I go for. Where's my pencil? Here we go. Gimme! We started here, so the next one is right here. Try to avoid questions. The correct one is attempt to explain our presence to Haru. Because we're going... Wait, I don't know if we're going for the normal ending, because who I asked had said normal ending. But you know, I can just switch in between. Because if they want the normal ending, I can do the happy ending afterwards. But for now, I'm gonna have to rush this real quick. I am so sorry for wasting so many fucking minutes. Just I hate myself. But this is gonna be, unfortunately, either 15 minutes or maybe 20. I do have 32 minutes and 14 seconds to record, but that does not mean I'm gonna be wasting it like I am with this video on what's going on. I am so angry at myself for making this a very long video, but if it goes more than 15 minutes, I'm cutting it short and recording the next video once it's uploaded, and then I'm gonna clear a bit of storage so I can record maybe a longer video or record the normal 10-minute video. But I am so mad because it's 8 minutes and what are you doing, Rosario? Fuck! Okay, well, enough hating on myself. So let's see. I had already said we were going to attempt to explain our presence to Haru. Well, actually, Haru, can you promise to keep a secret? A secret, I suppose. You're still paying for your dumplings, though. Haru grinned and leaned over to listen closely. Absolutely, you better believe we're friends. Ukyo and I were both startled by the Shogun's enthusiasm. Haru just grinned back while refilling his teacup for him. You sure have a lot of unusual friends, Ukyo. Fearing the Shogun's reaction to that, Ukyo and I both broke into a cold sweat, but all he did was nod. This here attractive young fellow is Kairi. I'm not gonna use a name, I'm sorry. I grew fond of a name, and you know what, I decided to use my old Android tablet's MC names, so I'm just gonna keep using the first name that I started with, which was Momo Kurono, and Kairi was the brother's name, so that's what I'm using, so ignore this MC's name. Because just because I say the different one, it's the first name that I had chosen before switching to my laptop, Android phone, and iPhone. So, yeah. I think if I were to continue any of my old stories that I had stopped caring for, I think I'll go with my iPhone. But other than that, the ones on my laptop will not be continuing those stories. I am sorry for anyone who wanted me to continue my old stories that I cut off. But until I get to those stories that I had cut off on my iPhone, I will not continue those stories till then. Sorry, Shall We Date fans, but let's get back to this one. This is here attractive young fellow is Kyrie. Don't you think he's just charming? And to add to my surprise, he began praising me. Yes, I would have to agree. I'm almost jealous of his beauty. And what, may I ask, is your name? Oh, she's so precious. My name? Well, Before the Shogun could finish introducing himself, a commotion erupted outside. It sounds like it's coming from the street. I wonder what it is this time. It never stops, does it? Ukyo and Haru both frowned. Meanwhile, the Shogun resolutely rose to his feet. I'll go take a look. He then charged out of the tea house. Shogun? I immediately chased after him. Oh dear. So this is the end of the chapter. Look forward to the next one. Oh, she's so cute in chibi form. Ah! And again, I will read these outros. So, and we're at the 12-minute mark. If I hit the 15-minute mark, I'm cutting it off for the next video. That Shogun surely is a friendly individual. Not to mention, well, you know, who would have guessed? You left that last part out on purpose, didn't you? Honestly, it's a real shock. I have to agree. Still, I'm sure Kyrie will find a way to manage. That's all you have to say? You're the worst. You're worse than the Shogun. I don't know. For that one, grr. Woo! Wonderful choice. Sweet. And of course, 9 more store tickets. But I'm gonna hurry with this one. Again, 15-minute mark, ending it. Nagasaki's main street was in an uproar. What is it? What's going on? The Shogun sounded excited as he raced from the tea house. I imagine his eyes were even glittering. Ooh. I went racing after him the moment I remember I was supposed to be his bodyguard, and Ukyo brought up the rear. It sounded like someone was yelling at a child. The crowd was too thick for us to see what was happening. What's your I can't pronounce that name. I forgot the first name, but what's he complaining about this time? I cannot pronounce names. And even if I try, I'm making this... It's gonna take a little bit of time, and I want to get this video over with. 14-minute... No! Ukyo apparently recognized the voice, and he obviously wasn't happy about it. Who is he? Sutsugu. I cannot pronounce that Japanese name. Sorry. But he is. Ah, there you go. Saburo Sutsugu. He's like Nagasaki. Both merchant and a huge source of trouble. Having said that, Ukyo went wading into the crowd to sort things out like a proper commissioner. Now I pronounce the damn word. That one, not the other one. I began searching for the Shogun. Meanwhile, the man kept yelling, and the crowd continued to grow. I'm telling you, that little mutt splashed mud all over my clothes and raced in front of me. Just look at the mess it made of my kimono. Are you going to pay for the damage, kid? Oh. I don't have any money. Besides, you've already scared him plenty. Look at him, he's shaking. That won't buy me a new kimono. Give it here, and he can pay with his life. It sounded like the child was defending his dog after it had splashed mud on the man. He's a grown man, and he's yelling at him over that? Such a lack of maturity had me boiling with anger in no time. I said, give it here, otherwise I'll simply cut you down with it. Saburo laughed out loud as the child continued to sob. It was too much for me to bear. I forced my way through the crowd until I reached the child clenching his puppy and the merchants confronting him. The moment I saw the laughing Saburo, my breath caught in my throat. That's my brother's killer. His laugh was unforgettable. It was the same merchant who had wickedly cut down villagers while their houses burned. The murder of my brother by itself was unforgivable. But look at what he's doing now, out here in the middle of the street. I fought to remain in control as my anger and hatred threatened to engulf me. Then I spotted the Shogun nearby. He was watching me with a faintly concerned look. Just as I was about to call out to him, Saburo drew his sword and pointed it at the child. Wait! Ooh. Oh no, the 17-minute mark. Are you fucking kidding me? This is such a long video, but I had to. Okay, well, next part, Show Date fans. Bye! Oh, how I hate this video, how it's so long!